That's right. The official sponsor of Highway 34 Connection, the podcast, is Dubby Energy, a clean energy to help you be better. Dubby Energy. Try it today.
Hello, Twitch. I'll start this off by making this as apology as I can. Last night I went into a place I don't like to be, and I hate getting angry. It's not something I enjoy. Stuff was said, and I cannot believe I actually let a bunch of people who I don't even know harass me. The mature thing with me to do was to block them, which I did do after the segment. But I should not have let it get that far. And I've almost contemplated taking the video down. I will be discussing that with Chief and Ghost later. It probably definitely shouldn't have went as far as it did on my end. But let me get one thing straight. You start talking about my wife. You start talking about my kids. Those are areas you don't cross in a man's life. And mine was crossed. And yeah, I went a little too far. I probably could have handled the whole situation better. So I'm apologizing for anyone that was in stream yesterday and it shouldn't have got to the extent that it did. And for one, I guess it was probably my fault for going with the topic in hand. And yeah, I mean, I probably shouldn't have went down the path I did and chose the topic I did. And then we bounced around several different topics and landed back at more than any that it started to get weird. For one, I don't like the liberal snowflake's point of view on everything. And I'm sorry if that offends you, but I'm entitled to my opinion, hence the word conspiracy theories. My theories are my thoughts. My thoughts are my beliefs. I was always told that if you're in a biker gang, short term is biker group. So if you start labeling everything as a community, then what the fuck do you call the place you live? Last I knew, the town you lived in, that was a community. So I did the research last night, and this is where shit got topsy-turvy. They took what I said, face to back, and switched everything I said around. And not even where I was going to begin with. So out of all this whole thing, yeah, I got a little heated. I was already getting pissed when people started switching my words around. I don't like that. And then you start talking about my wife and my kids. That's it. And then telling me that I have 5 kids I don't spend time with. You don't fucking know me. You're sitting here judging somebody when you don't know them, but yet multiple times in the chat, they were telling me I'm judging them. So, yeah, I know there was a point. I don't regret what I said. I regret that it happened on stream. That's what I regret. And that's what I'm apologizing for. But I'm still debating taking the video down and moving on from it. And last night had me questioning if I even wanted to continue doing conspiracy theories, if this was the outcome I was going to get, was the whole backlash of it. But then I started thinking, backlash means I'm winning. And somehow along the way, I offended this guy with my thoughts. And algorithms. We all know that controls the internet. Somehow I got turned into that was a lie. That doesn't control the internet. What is the internet? And then they tried nailing me with some music band. I couldn't even tell you who the hell that is. But I do know. I'm a fucking metalhead. I listen to a lot of Five Finger Death Punch. A lot. So I called this guy out. Told him flat out, come to my house. Come to where I live. I'll brawl with him. Not scared. So, long story short, he tells me to go to his place. I'm talking about a one-on-one, me versus him, right? This is a society that obviously where he lives is freaking normal. So this dude tells me in chat to come to his town where him and his boys will fuck me up. Yeah, well, so you got numbers. Okay. I got mine. So I went up and grabbed my toy and asked him if he could move faster than a speeding, if him and his buddies could run faster than a speeding bullet. Probably not the smartest thing I ever done, especially on camera, on stream. Probably the worst thing I ever done. I told him to fuck with me. So there's a story on it. Like I said, it did need to go as far as it did. I could have been the mature one and did that, but at the point, I don't know why I let it go as far as I did. I mean, I really wish I could relate to that on why, but I don't. The point is, I'm just sorry if I offended anybody, but or seeing me the way I see me lose my fucking shit like that. Because I'm the laid back person you could ever meet. I try to be funny. I'm a funny guy. I know I am. Chief and Ghost know it. I'm the highlight of the fucking party. But I have a limit. And last night that limit was reached. And like I said, sorry for the people that were in there. For those that it was their first time. But I do want to bring up something though, because numbers are facts, right? That's what we're always told. Numbers are facts. So This guy was telling me my videos are cringy as fuck. That was his wordings. They were cringy as fuck. So, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to do something that I don't normally show people. I took the ads off. Um, so, I'm going to share screen this real quick. Okay. Bear with me. So, this is my Spotify area. Cringy. Notice the date, January 15th. 3 days ago. 37 plays. 37 on conspiracy. $37. I have 2 for this one so far. I have 1 for this one. And as you can tell, there's a subscription right here. These are people that are subscribed. So, for something that's cringe, go ahead, bro. I'll wait. I'm not out to please anybody. I just want people to know us. That what we talk about isn't something scripted. There's nothing in front of us that's telling us what to look up. I don't Google any conspiracy theory I do. It's out of my head. So last night I decided to do the Giants. Well, the only thing is with Giants, and normally we try to keep the Bible and political away, but we decided last night to do something completely different. And that was to, why not just talk about it? And like I said, in the time of talking about all this, it spiraled out, and it spiraled out really fast. And I do mean really fast. And there was one dude in the chat that was the most, I want to shout him out. He was an awesome dude. The 2 of them that were in there, Hugo and his bobblehead, I think his name was. They are both the coolest people, and they were trying so hard to switch the topic and trying to get me back on track that I was just too pissed off I couldn't get back on track. And I ended up saying in the fucking stream right at the end of it, I don't like ending things that way. We've been normally ending them funny. This wasn't funny to me. This was straight up me at my worst moment that I never want anybody to see. And that's the reason behind it. I don't have many regrets at all about last night, except for I wish I would have handled it differently than what I did. And apparently, I didn't do that well enough, and I let people get the better of me. And I guess that's where I mess up. And again, I apologize for that. I should know better than to let people get to me. But sometimes it is a little hard to do that. And again, I am going to share one thing from last night that, yeah, I did fucking get a little overboard. And again, that shit went downhill quick, and it kind of stayed there. And I wish it didn't. But I, once again, don't talk about my wife. Don't talk about my kids. Stream. Even people close to me, even that I work with, know better than that. Of course, we're adults. You want to piss a man off and you want to do it really fucking fast? Talk about his wife or his kids. That's the fastest way. You want to piss a mother off? Talk about her husband or her kids. That's how you piss anybody off. But then have the galls to tell me to come to your area and you and your boys are going to kick my ass? Dude, I offered you to a one-on-one fight. Come to my fucking area. I'll fight you in a fucking boxing ring. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you want to go MMA? We'll go MMA, bro. Let's do it. But don't tell me that to come to your area so you and your boys can whoop my ass. Nah. So yes, I did go grab my toy. Yes, I did tell him if he could run faster than speeding bullets. Probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, especially on stream. And probably shouldn't have done it at all, especially flashing it at the screen. But I am debating taking that video down. Because, like I said, I don't want anyone seeing me at my worst, and that was by far my worst. And anyone who's watched my streams knows I'm chill, I'm laid back. And like I said, I don't know if it was the topics or what it was, but it shit spiraled, and it was spiraling the whole time. That I was staying out of it to an extent. I was trying to stay cool, but kept fucking pushing. When you keep pushing, well, eventually you get a response. So I'm going to show the ending of last night's video. And looking back on it, I hate seeing myself that way. I do. Because that's got to be the darkest side of me that I hate seeing. So with that, I will share the audio to this. I'm going to start from here. Andy, fuck.
No, I don't have kids. And Insidious likes to remind me of that.
No, I don't. I do.
Well, you kind of did.
How?
Not intentionally. It's just a comment.
Ghost, you look like you'd be a mad fertile.
Hmm.
And this is the point where we actually quit talking in general about anything that had to do with anything, because everything we said was just getting turned back at us in this fucking chat. Oh, man, fertile. Nah, I don't know any of these clowns. I fucking won. That's what a guy in chat thought we knew. Why it's funny, this Andy dude's talking so much shit about me, he don't even fucking know me. You can kind of see it. I'm getting pissed. Especially when I'm starting to rock like that and I can't keep my eyes focused. I'm just focused on this guy. I want him to respond. And you can see it. The only cringe shit we're hearing is you that hasn't shut up since you fucking been in here. Like I said, dude, enjoy it. I almost bet you won't be back on here tomorrow. Dude, you act like you know so much about me and don't know nothing. This dude is fucking something else. Let's see, there's a part on here. I think Ghost puts it up because he thought I didn't see it. I know for sure I was looking up something. I don't remember what it was. Dude, you act like you know so much about me and don't know nothing. This dude is fucking something else. He really is. I wish you'd come to Iowa and fucking get in my face, bro. I promise you, you wouldn't fucking like it. I'll knock your dick right in the fucking dirt. I bet you won't be so cocky when you're actually in front of me and I knock the fuck out of you. Because there's two types of people in this world. There's ones that'll run their fucking mouth through a fucking computer, and another one they'll tell you to come fucking try me. Fucking do it. I'd want you to do it. And this is where it turned gay real fucking quick. Oh, it's gonna be kind of gay, all right. It's just not the way you're fucking thinking. Nah, see, nah, I don't do that. What part of I was jumped didn't you get? I don't fucking play with that shit, bud. See, me and my buds. Hold on, goes. I'll be right back. Can you guys move faster than a speeding fucking bullet? Try me, motherfucker. Fucking try me, motherfucker. Fucking want you to. Say something now, motherfucker. Give me your fucking address, motherfucker. Ain't got shit now, huh? In the fucking stream.
Yes, sir. But actually, I can't. I don't have that thing no more, but I mean, I can do the hitting.
So that's where shit went off the fucking rails.
$200 instantly, just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen good. I appreciate.
To be honest, shit didn't actually hit the fan until way after you went to sleep. Everything was going good. We had up to 7 people in the stream. Shout out to the 7 that were in there, minus the fucking other 3 dickheads that were in the fucking group. Everybody else was fucking awesome. But that one dude, man, like I said, it's all fun and games until you bring up a guy's wife and kids, and then you have a fucking problem. Talk as much shit as you fucking want about me. Please. I'm okay with it. But you leave my wife and kids out of the fucking conversation. Because that's where I draw the fucking line. And the chief has joined in. And one thing's for sure, Chief knows me. You bring up my wife and kids, even my ex-wife for that matter, besides me doing it, that's still the mother of my kids. It's going to piss me off. Yeah, I may joke and say shit at times, but I still have respect because she had my kids. There's some things you don't do to a man or a woman, and either one of them is bring up their spouse or their kids. Some of the shit they were saying about me, I was okay with. But when he hit my kids part, yeah, I told him to come here. I was willing to meet him in a chat room, give him my address. Come on, dude. So and then he tells me to come to his town, as you've seen, where him and his boys will fuck me up. See, I love that because that just shows what kind of a pussy he is. You run your mouth to one person, then you got to go get your boys to do your dirty work. Fuck that. Bear in mind, this was almost a little after 2 a.m. all this went down. So I was tired as hell from work. I know Ghost Chief wants to do one tonight of wrestling talk. And I think Chief's having technical difficulties with his phone at the moment, and that's why he bounced out. But if he was in here right now, I'm pretty sure he could tell you. He's probably dealt with similar situations. But I did block all 3 of these guys from the streams. They will not be back. Hopefully. The other dude, like I said, that was in that chat, is fucking awesome. I didn't block him. He was respectful. Chief, are you back? I take it you got bad connection. Are you still up in Iowa City? Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Tap on the comment to show the screen. Okay. Chief, I have no idea what you're talking about there. And I didn't really let shit hit the fan. It just kind of spiraled that way. No fun taken for Spiral Gnome. Chief, I'm going to say your signal's pretty shitty. If you want, call me on my phone and I can do it that way. All right, we're going to try this again. Yeah, I'm trying to call you now. It just says calling, so I'm going to guess you're in a very bad location. Yeah, I figured as much. Hey, Chief, Iowa City Dental should have a free Wi-Fi. I know they had it when I was up there because I used it. But you're connected to it and it still sucks. That's sad. So, long story short, started out cool. Everybody was pretty nice there, and then shit just went south. Started talking shit about my wife, and then this dude started in with my wife. One person asked how many kids I have. I said 5, and he brought up that he goes 5 kids that you don't even spend time with. This dude acted like he fucking knew me. Far from the fucking truth. First off, Chief knows this. I am up at around 7:30 every morning. I do a podcast till almost 2. I get up and take them to school in the morning, my wife and my kids. My wife works 1 day a week at the gas station, which is Sundays, and she works at the school Monday through Thursday. She chooses to do this. I don't make her. And that was one of the things that they brought up. Hey, Diggs. Diggs was in there last night as well. I think he might have saw some of it. So yeah, shit went south really quick, and they got into my last nerve. And like I said, one thing you don't do to me is talk stuff about my wife and kids. It's a surefire way to piss me off, and it'll get there really quick. And I did go down that dark place, as Randy Orton calls it. It's like a whole nother part of your head to where nothing else matters. What they were saying didn't matter. I mean, A. Russian was trying to switch conversations. I wasn't even locked on him. I was zoned on that one dude. Whatever else they were saying, I caught back after I replayed it. Hey, Chief, I think I actually in here this time. Nope, your audio is still screwed up. Let me get this share screen out of here. That might have something to do with it. But for the most part, no, this is just me sincerely saying I apologize to anybody who saw that, because it is embarrassing for me, because that should never have took place. I should have never allowed myself to go to that level. As much as I tried very hard not to go to that level last night. And you can see it throughout the stream. There was parts where I even called them liberal fucktards. because everything I was saying, they were switching back into their own category, their own way. And it just kept spiraling. And finally, and it just kept going and kept going and kept going. Well, at the point was, I didn't know I could block them from here or remove them from chat. I found that out afterwards. And no, they won't be back. All three of them. The goth girl, the other wet nut guy, he ain't coming back. And definitely the other fuckhead. Definitely the other fuckhead. I can handle a lot of things. That's not one of them. Oh. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So yeah, phone's being stupid here, and I was.
I can tell. They're still doing the mask mandate in Iowa City.
Yep.
That's fucking retarded.
Yep.
Because everybody else has already done pulled it, including all of Atumwa.
Yep.
In Des Moines, it was lifted. No, so last night was something different that I haven't ever encountered, but I'm pretty sure you have. And how'd you deal with it? Just block them? I don't think you would have went off the rails like that. Okay, he's got too bad internet connection. But hey Diggs, are you still in here? Diggs, by the way, he's one of the guys. I think he stopped in for a little bit. And who's also looks like to be a Cowboy fan, like us. And yeah, it was something last night that I will not make the mistake of doing it again. I'll tell you that. It will not happen again. I will not allow myself to get worked up like over a bunch of pussies. I'm just not going to do it again. But yeah, Bogglehead, you're the one I want to give the shout out to. You're respectful out of all of them, and you're probably one of the best ones. And he's over on Chief's YouTube. And again, like I said, for anyone who is respectful to me, I like it because you earn my respect back. But you start picking fights with me, dude. Yeah, you think? You think? That's why I almost thought about deleting the video because of the Indian, or at least trying to edit that part out. but that happened. To be honest, I did a fair part of keeping myself calm until the very end. Then I wasn't calm no more. I went from being semi pissed off to just all the way full blown fucking gone. And I don't. And the bad thing is, when I get to the point, he knows me. He knows him and Chief and Ghost have known me a long fucking time. And when I get pissed off, I don't think. I just react. So when this guy brought up that he's like, come to my town and me and my boys will fuck you up. Well, what's my first response? Okay, I'm going to show you who I'm bringing. So I go out and grab my toy and tell him, can you move faster than a speeding bullet? And I slam it down. I didn't exactly remove it out of the holster because that probably would have for sure got us banned. Probably for sure in a violation or a threatening manner. But I did not threaten him. I just said, can you move faster than a speeding bullet? I even asked him for his address. I waited a good 45 seconds for a response. He didn't respond, so I ended it. I was ready to get off stream at that point and calm down and go to bed. Like I said, this was almost 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock when this happened. I think it was like 5 minutes away. No, I didn't break anything, surprisingly. Bad thoughts were running through my head, though. And for those of you that watched the Honest 50 with me and Chief, when I said Randy Orton's song hits me, because when I do hit that state, my brain instantly thinks of every bad thing I want to do to you. So when I say I hear, no, I left it in the holster. But my brain kicks in. So most people call your brain your inner voice. So when I hear the song, I hear voices in my head. It kind of fits me. But no, I left the gun in the holster. So hopefully if you think that way, unless they actually pause it, I wasn't going to pull it out of the holster. I was still a little bit more coherent than to do that shit. I've seen a lot of stupid motherfuckers do that shit and end up shooting themselves or something, even though I never leave one in the chamber in my house. And before anyone starts thinking you have 5 kids and you got a gun in the house, it's up in a high place with a lock and key. Only I have that key. Only I know where it's at. And my wife, if she ever needs it if I'm not home. That is it. But no, that was it. This was just an apology video of me apologizing to anybody that was in stream last night, letting you know of my actions and why shit did spiral the way it did. I don't really have anything else on that. Said last night was just a complete, utter fucking failure. And I really have thought about talking with Chief about just maybe removing the whole damn video. Because there's a reason why we have a rule. Chief, post up that rule. So when we say no politics or religion, because when you get into that, you bring out sometimes the worst people. So we went into 4 different topics last night, and in these 4 topics, we managed to stir up this whole colossal fucking thing into the black web doesn't exist in every way, shape, or form, to algorithms don't control the internet. Well, the religion didn't seem to bother them as much as the political of everything. That's what I didn't understand. We were having a complete good conversation about religion, but the moment we went into internet and my conspiracy of the community thing, that's where shit spiraled very, very quickly. And because I have a standpoint on the community, when they start talking about communities, my idea of a community from what we were taught growing up is where you live. Like your city would be your community. Then now they've labeled almost everything that has to do as a group as a community. Everything's labeled as a community. And it drives me nuts because I had to Wikipedia when they changed the meaning. And what's meaning number 1 now? A group of origins, and how did it word it? A list of origins that is assigned into groups. That was changed in 2004. Yeah, that's number 1 meaning now. That was changed in 2004. I Googled it last night, by the way. So meaning number 2 is a place where you live. The people of the city you live in is known as a community. So, see, I'm not entirely fucking stupid if I knew that that was the original fucking definition. Apparently, I did not sit with their narrative of the whole damn thing. And that's where it started. And like I said, for that, I do apologize for my actions. I did let it go too far. I probably should have killed the stream way earlier. But Ghost morally wanted to keep going. Thought maybe we could turn the chat around. And it just kept getting worse. At that point, when you're off the rails, you're already off. There is no going back from that. And that's why I said just in the stream. As much as I did enjoy the conversations I was having, it just got way out of topic and way out of hand. So, Chief has agreed that I should delete that video off of our platforms because it is. I don't want people to come into our streams and that's all they're going to see is waiting for Insidious to blow a fucking head gasket. If you look at that, we streamed last night for 2 hours. This started at an hour, if I remember correctly. This started right at an hour. All this was going down. It took me a whole nother hour to get extremely freaking pissed. About an hour and a half in, I was trying to keep posure and trying to be nice. You could hear it in my voice. You could see it in my expressions. But it was done after that. Insidious was done fucking around. But I did get rid of, like I said, all 3 of them. completely gone, not coming back. But Chief, if you're still in here, do you think I could edit that part out where the gun is flashed? Like maybe the 2 seconds of it that I showed it? I don't think it'd go against YouTube. I'm more worried about Twitch. That's the one I'm worried about. Oh, no, my phone's in front of me. Insidious don't go off the rails much, and I'm sure, and Chief don't either. Neither does Ghost. Well, Ghost, I don't think ever goes off the rails because I don't think he's ever gotten actually pissed off enough to actually go off the rails. So I'm going into my account real quick. So looking to see if I was in violation of anything. Yep. So, hey Chief, if I delete it off of StreamYard, does that delete it off all our accounts, or do we have to do them one by one? Curiosity. If you're still in here. I don't think Chief's still in here. But all right, guys, that was just me wanting to apologize for last night and say I'm sorry. And I am. I didn't want it to go that far, and it did. And for that, I do apologize. But I'm going to hop off here. And I'm probably going to game for a little bit on Modern Warfare. So if you guys want to check that out and join me, you're more than welcome. If not, I think tonight we're going to do another podcast with football talk. Not football talk, but wrestling talk. So you can join us there and have a good rest of your night, guys. Well, night. No. Have a good rest of your day, guys. And we'll talk to y'all later. It means I didn't get to do the ending last night. I will be sure to do it tonight.